Hello everybody, this is Retro Photo House, and today we will talk about quite a rare lens. It's a Soviet mir-20m 20mm wide angle. It's hard to find, but it's a really outstanding optical performer, delivering great results, sharp not only in the center but on the edges also, and delivering great contrast and color rendition. So today I will explain how to open and completely clean up the lens, because as you see, this one has a big fungus inside, you see, over there. It's in the inner element, and with that fungus you will have really big loss in contrast. So unable to. It's very hard to use the lens in this state. So, but it's somehow tricky to open this lens. So that's why I decided to put this tutorial video onto my YouTube channel. I think it will be interesting to understand how to handle this lens. Okay, so though the main problem here, to remove the front optical element, you need to disassemble practically all the lens, because it is constructed in this way. So we will need a screwdriver. So first of all, we will need to remove back part of the lens from the front part. Okay, to do that we need to remove the not focusing the aperture control ring here. So several things to remember. Okay, so we put the switch into auto mode. Okay, later you will understand why. And we can put for example we can put the aperture value to 16. So on that ring we have 3 little screws here, 1, 2 and 3. We need to unscrew them. Taking care in order not to damage the screws, because they're really little. So, and you push the aperture control ring to the back of the lens. What we can see here? We can see the biggest screws, 1, 2 and 3, with adjustment grooves here. And we will see a little one here. So we need to unscrew all 4. Okay? So now you pull the rear part from the front part. Okay? Here we have an aperture control mechanism. and here we have a focusing mechanism with the optical part. So this one little screw is from the aperture control ring. Okay, so we put the back side, we don't need it, and we are looking what do we have here. Aperture control, okay, focusing, and optical lock. So now we will need to separate focusing part from optical block, okay? For this purpose we have here, you can see 3 screws, 1, 2 and 3. So we will make some mark on the optical block and the focusing block in order during reassembling to put it in correct way. Okay, so I'm putting the mark with the help of the screwdriver here on the focusing part and just here on the optical block. Okay, you see, one and here. And now I'm taking a screwdriver and I'm removing 3 screws, fixing optical block with the focusing part, okay, with the helicoid. One, two, and 3. So, and now by pulling the helicoid, we're removing it from the focus from the optical block, okay? Hop. And you see what we do, what we have here. Focusing part, we don't need it. And now we will work with the optical block. So what do we have here? We need to remove this part, okay? To remove it, first of all, we need to unscrew here on the. Here we have a little screw. So we're removing it. You take care about these little micro screwdrivers in order not to lose them. And then you take like here, and you unscrewing this part, okay? Hop. So now we will need to remove this part, this edge part. It's the same approach. There is a micro screwdriver here. You're removing it. And you're unscrewing this part. Hop. Hop. This ring is in our hands. Now you have free access to optical elements. Now you can remove easily front optical element. As you can see here, there is nothing. We can make a conclusion that the fungus is much deeper in optical system. So front optical element you are putting somewhere. We don't need it. Now we need to have access to inner optical element. Here you have a ring fixing this element with two grooves, here and key in here. So I'm taking this tool, very useful, and I'm putting it in the grooves. I'm fixing and I'm turning. So now we can remove inner optical element, okay? There is another element, but as I can see here, it's clear, clean and clear. So our little beast is inside this element. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the interior part here. Maybe I will take something dark in order to show you. Let's see. Yes, you can see the big fungus inside. So now it's a question of pure alcohol and cleaning tools. Generally, I'm taking cotton sticks with a pure alcohol. And I'm starting to clean inside. Sometimes when the fungus is old, it's quite hard to remove, but in our case I will hope that it will be removed relatively easily. I'm wiping it now with a microfiber tissue. I advise you to work with in the rubber gloves. It will avoid to fat from your skin to transfer to the optical elements, and fat it's very hard, not very hard, but it's somehow annoying to remove from the optical elements. One more time, a little bit. I will take a thinner cotton stick because there is some little dots to clean up. Now I'm checking if it is clear. Yes, so let's check if there is something inside. Now you see there is no fungus. It's clear. Yeah, so I'm wiping it one more time, the last time, with a microfiber, gently. Then I'm chasing the dust particles. Yes, we have really minimal signs of fungus here. So hopefully I noticed it before reassembling. So the same thing with the cotton stick on the really edge here. Hopefully it's not very old, this fungus, and it can be removed easily. Yes, so now it's clear. Now we are starting to reassemble the optical element. So again, chasing the dust particles. Now you put it on its place. Then you put fixing ring. You fix it by applying a bit of force. Hop, here we have. I'm checking if the inner element is clear and clean. Then we will put the front element. And we will fix the front element with the ring. But first I will clean it a little bit from the exterior side to check up the quality of our manipulation. Yes, it's okay. So now we will fix the optical element with this ring. Okay, so like that, you take it like that and you screw it down on its place. You need to screw it till the end, because otherwise it will be loose, the front element. We don't need it. So you are screwing it to the end. Now you see it's fixed. And then you put the bigger micro screwdriver you have in the hole. And you're fixing it by applying force to the end. Okay, so then we will need to put another ring. It's the same situation, just I advise you to put some mark, because there is a hole here and this, and we need to assemble it in a way that this hole should be aligned with this one. to make this processes easily, just make here a mark to see where is this inner hole is, and then you screw it. So here we have. Then you see, you check up, yes, you see here, you see the hole, and you put this little screwdriver inside. So now it's fixed. Then, as you may remember, we need to fix the helicoid part within an optical block. As you remember, we have put some marking in order to put in the right way. So you are searching the mark here. We have here a mark, and here we have a mark. So you put it in this way. And you put your screws inside. These ones, you see? Because the bigger is for back side. So now we will make the last manipulations. We will need to put the rear part of the lens on its place. Now you need to understand one important thing. There is two sticks here. Here, little one, and here a big one. Little one, big one. So, and here you have two things also, these grooves and this part. So we need to put the rear part of this lens, of this mount, in order that these grooves should be, this little stick should be inside these grooves, and this one, this stick should be to the left of big stick, okay? This one to the left, and these grooves with the inside this stick, little one. So you take with two hands and very accurately you are putting it inside. checking visually if it goes on its place. Let's check immediately if it works. Yes. So now we will screw here, and you see this little hole, these two little holes are aligned. Exterior hole is aligned with interior one, so you can put easily the bigger micro screwdriver. Now you need to put on their places the big screws, 3 biggest. And then you put the aperture ring on its places. You remember we were putting it on 16, okay? So you are putting it like that, and you're checking up the hole if it's aligned. Yes, it's aligned. And you put the last one kind of fixing all three. So let's check up it's working. Yes, in auto mode it's working. And in manual mode it's working. So here we have completely cleaned up the fungus inside. We have reassembled the lens, and now you can use it without any problems. This is Retro Photo House. We are working for you, and see you again on my YouTube channel. Bye bye.